Hello, I'm Paul from KPN. I'm responsible for KPN Campus Services, and we are here today at Mobile World Congress 2026 at the Nokia booth. And we are showcasing an example of queryable infrastructure where we show how you can interact with machines, how you can ask questions to it. Let me first explain a little bit the overview. What do we have and how did we connect everything? We have here a 5G, private 5G network consisting of the Nokia RAN, which you see here on your left side. This is actually a brand new radio element that we are using here. It's called the Colibri, and we use the Druid private 5G core. And what we do with it here is we connect IT devices to it. It's like my laptop that you can see here that's connected to the 5G network. And the camera that is up there, which is currently not connected via wireless, but it is able to. On the left side, we have the industrial controller, which is kind of the local brain of the machine, which is connected via a 5G router, and also the I/O gateway, which really connects all the sensors, actuators, and motors of the machine. So then in that way we have connected the machine to the private 5G network. I think it's good when you look at Druid, why are we working with the Druid core? It fits really well with the experience levels of people that are accustomed to use Wi-Fi infrastructures, and when they get to see the Druid interface, it's really something that they immediately feel comfortable with and know how to work with. And I think it's also very well designed for the enterprise market. I think also when you look at the Druid, what we are working now on specifically for this use case, 5G LAN. How can we use that in this setup as well? How can we expand it to offer even more enriched communication services for manufacturing? So that's an element that we are doing together. Let me explain you a little bit more on what we add to it. That is the element that we call the on-premise edge server. And specifically the three elements on the top that I want to explain a little bit more. Because back to my starting point is we want to make it possible to just ask questions to the machine. We need two things for that. The first thing is that we need to capture real-time data of the machine. We need to add timestamps to it, and we have to put it in a database. For us, we use an influx database for that. And the second thing that you need to describe the behavior of the machine. And for that, we use the solution of our partner Conversational, and they provide a low-code machine platform for that. And this is a nice example to show what you then get. If you describe the behavior of a machine, you can actually see how it goes through to its state diagram. So each state of the machine lights up along, and it is really like a digital twin of what the machine is actually doing. That way, for instance, finding where a fault has occurred becomes much simpler, and you can instantly see what you need to do to fix it. Well, having added these elements, we can now open this conversational interface, and let's see how that looks. So here we have the dashboard of Conversational, and on the right side, you see, for instance, an example where I just asked it to tell something about itself. Here on the top right, you see what does this machine do. And it basically tells you I'm a picking and sorting machine, and this is what I consist of. And what you also see is that it will immediately show relevant data in a graph. So depending on the question that you ask, it will translate the data and the answer also in a visual way for you. That is basically what you can do. Other things that you can do is find why things have gone wrong and how to fix it. And the third thing that you can do with it is also remotely steer machines. So it opens up a very complex data environment for humans to just talk to. I think that's the cool thing about the use case.